All right. Good morning. This is just a test. I haven't done this in a really long time. Like a really, really long time. Genuinely don't remember. Apologies. I genuinely don't remember the last time I did a stream. I do, however, remember the last time I filmed a video. Last time I filmed a video was September 2022, and it was right before I got COVID for the very first time. And that basically laid me out for 3 months. Like, literally, I was exhausted for 3 months. I thought I was so scared it was gonna be more than that. Thankfully, I took 2023 off and just did nothing. I just rested, and I feel a lot better now. And when I started thinking about streaming again, I went on my computer and I couldn't find the software to stream. I'd, like, completely forgotten how to do it, and apparently I had just deleted the software. I couldn't even remember what the software was called anymore. And then it came to me, and then I remembered OBS. So I downloaded it this morning. I've spent about the last 30 minutes setting it up again. Thankfully, amazingly, all of my scenes were still saved in there, so it was just a matter of, you know, adjusting them a little bit, tweaking. And I'm gonna start this off again with some crosswords. I'm gonna start with today's Puzzmo. And we're not gonna get a great time today because I had it open on the screen so that I could set up this stream. So I'm already at 2 minutes, which, to be frank, you can see here yesterday's news. I cleared the crossword yesterday in 2 minutes 50 seconds, which was a Wednesday best. So I'm not getting a Thursday best today. But let's just get into it. Let's just figure this out. I was gonna double check. Yep, it looks good. I'm not covering anything. I had to move my I had to move myself around a little bit. All right. Programming block, the featured sister. And see, I want to say TGIF, but I don't think that was ABC. Although very in Versailles is Trey, so it's probably TGIF. Black Tie Fundraiser, so that's a gala. And if that's an I, that was just a joke. Well, Zen Garden Implement, which is the across is rake. I kid. It's just a joke. So then F, they put out to find more. That's probably feelers. All right, see, this was going to be a good one too, man. This was going to be a good time. Can you blame me? No. LA neighborhood near Griffith Park. That's Echo. Selena E. I don't know the name of Selena's band. Let's say Los, Selena y Los Dinos. I'm actually learning Spanish, if you can believe it. Spanish is one of the languages I don't know that well, which is so wild to me because, number one, I speak English and French, and Spanish is so, so similar because they come from the same place. But also, I live next to the United States. I'm very close to many people that speak Spanish, as in like close geographically. I mean, I share, a continent with Mexico. Um, but I just never learned Spanish. It was never something that was like part of my everyday life. Here in the lower mainland, we don't have a really huge Spanish speaking population. So I always joke that I can find better Mexican food just by crossing into the border of Washington State than I can in Vancouver, which is like wild to me. It's not completely true, But there are a couple more Mexican places in Vancouver, but yeah, Washington State definitely has better Mexican food. But I went to Mexico for the very first time last month. Um, and it was great, like just to go somewhere new. Oh my gosh, to go somewhere new and see new things, eat new food. All right. Uh, Batico Croes Day, a celebration of colonial disentanglement. Huh. The cross is pattern on a palace wall, perhaps. No, it's not fresco across. Okay, let's just keep going. Strike colors cry. I don't think solidarity is gonna fit there. It's not really a cry. Thrift store finds. No. I always just like go. I don't tend to stick with one clue. I just keep going because I don't think you have to do anything in order. You just do it the way you want to do it. I always tell my students do the easy questions first. don't go don't go with three letters. The cross though is sadly no. Feathery accessories a boa. Unagi, that's eel. One named La Liga. Great. Now, Pele fits. Did Pele play for La Liga? I don't know. Know it all. Oh, but we know Swiss. Swiss is the down here. Swiss cheese, Swiss chard. Quintessential diva. Is it RuPaul? Does that fit? Yes. Oh, but SR doesn't work. No, no, RuPaul is wrong. Um, the VH1 diva. There's just too many. There's too many names to think about. All of the 1990s supermodels. Author who called. So Hercule. That means we're going first names. That's Agatha. Site of many a draft pick. Site. Site is maybe a website. Draft pick. Hmm. Ripped, maybe torn. Swag bag. Swag bag is probably a tote. Country with the largest population of Ibadi Muslims. Now we got four letters. Four letters could be like Chad or Mali. A cross. Oh, cross is tank top. I always forget the keyboard shortcuts here. I really should remember them. So it's space bar to switch, and then tab to go to the next. Okay, that's right. Staple one across fodder. So that's sitcom. Consensually controlling sorts. DOMs. Desert Sahara. Nope. Sahara. School fundraiser runners. PTA. PTAs. Plural. Safe spot. Oh, vault? Bank? No. Old fashioned term, gent. Ah, see, the country was Oman, another one of those four-letter countries. All right, can you blame me? Looks like it's saying I'm only, I'm only a man. I'm only, no. Oh, but that MC doesn't look right. Is it not Echo? Is it not Echo Park? Pattern on a palace wall. That's what they all say. Yeah, something here is not right. echo is right though because we got the O. All right. Don't go yet. And then know-it-all would be smarty pants. Shows dogged appreciation, you wag. Resident that has a thatched roof is a hut. But that doesn't look right. Pat KDG DPG. Suitable for most viewers. Yeah, something is wrong here. Something is wrong here because tote, oman, and pst are all correct. But this down with the DPG is not right. Pele could be wrong. Oh, I'm only human. So it's a tube top, not a tank top. And that makes sense because a draft pick is where you get a pub. Or a pub is where you get a draft pick. The other way around. Um, so I'm only human is definitely right. I'm gonna say it's not echo. God, I feel like I should know LA neighborhood near Griffith Park because I've been there so many times. My LA friends, if this was a stream and my LA friends were watching, they'd be shaking their fist at me. Cleveland Cavs. Quintessential diva is Mariah. There we go. But then that's Haven. So that's Tor. Okay. Um, yeah. Yeah. See, this Pele, I think, has got to be wrong. And then PTA's has got to be wrong, right? What is this? Suitable for most viewers. Rated. Rated PG. Okay, so that's why it fits. Rated PG. So DPG, you look at a DPG in a row on a crossword and you think that can't possibly be right, but of course, there's always a way. So the one named La Liga great is a football player with an R, and I don't know that. Betio Croes Day Strike Callers Cry might be a U. Get out. And thrift store finds. Hmm. One hopes. Can't think of anything that really fits here. Anchored is moored. And that's what they all say. Hmm. Okay. So it's a neighborhood like Soho or something. Soho is Soho is London and New York. WeHo is LA, but that doesn't fit. But maybe it is an H because then this would be O, sure. That's what they all say. Deals. We're looking for deals in a thrift store. Uh, True band. Crew band. Oh, pair out. Per out. Per out. And what's this one across? Pattern on a palace wall. Pattern on a palace wall. What is... I want to say it's like a mural or something, right? Like a... That's why I went fresco when I started. And then kind of thinking like ivy. Loss is definitely right though. That makes sense to me. Palace wall. Could palace be something else? Hmm. This one, I'm so tempted to put Real in there just because that's such a common football word and name, and but that's more league than person. Hmm. I really can't think of a football player that has. I don't know that much about football, to be honest. But I do know like the big names, like Maradona and Pele and Messi, of course. But hmm. All right, this is gonna be an adjective because it's like celebration of colonial disentanglement. Is it one word? Is the question? I wonder. So I mean, this square right here has to be a vowel, and this one is probably a consonant. It could be T, C, D. Ruben, crew, Drew. W? No. Is it the name? Oh, Aruban is the name of a country. There it is. Aruban. Okay. So now Raoul. This is probably Raoul. I just because I feel like out is right there. But then what is this saying? Strike colors cry. Her out, her out. Is it one word or two? We're out. I'm looking down at my keyboard, like looking at the letters and like filling them in. If this was Soho, pattern on a palace wall. Islam? No. Okay, something is wrong. Something is wrong in here. Because mur out makes no sense. Um, but Islam does make sense because pattern on a palace wall. This is, that's what they all say. Oh, sure. That makes sense to me. I'm just scanning the rest of it, seeing if I made any other mistakes in here. Yeah, that's right. Oh, sure. That M has got to be wrong. Straight collars cry. Like, get out would make sense, but then, oh, shoot doesn't make sense. Maybe it's the los? Oh, maybe it's a D, dos. Selena y dos diamonds. Dinos, not diamonds. Um, and is that is Wow, we just passed 21 minutes. Remember when I said this was going to be a quick one? Ooh, it's not a quick one anymore. You're out? That could work. You're out of here. Okay, so it's inlay. Inlay. So it is Los. Yes! There it is. We got it. That was definitely not a good number. 21 minutes and 29 seconds. That's including I think we started at 3 minutes. So, not my best. But there it is. So, this was just my first stream back. Just trying it out. But if you like this, I'm thinking I'm gonna go through the rest of the archives because I only just discovered Puzzmo at the end of December, and I very quickly signed up for the subscription so that I could do all the archives, but I haven't done like the complete crossword archive. So I was thinking maybe I could do that as a stream. Maybe I would stream, some old ones. Not a big fan of like streaming the current something, which is why, of course, this was not a stream. I keep calling it a stream, but this is not a stream. I'm recording this, and then I'm gonna watch it and maybe, publish it later. So if you like this, if you want to see this, let me know. And then maybe I'll see you live next time. All right. Bye bye.